Okay, so today we are on topic 2, lesson 5, and you will find this on page 83. And just going to move those out of the way. And so yesterday in our Envision books, we did addition of decimals with standard algorithm, and today we are going to do subtraction of decimals with standard algorithm. And I want you to look at when you see subtraction of decimals, make sure you're looking for words like difference or how much is left. So these are those keywords. So difference, what was left. Oh my goodness. Left. Oh, come on. It's not being very good today. Also look for words like leftover, anything like that. You're looking for in subtraction problems. And there really is no difference in subtraction problems with decimals or without decimals because you're still borrowing, you're still regrouping, you're still keeping place value in the correct spot. So let's look at the one on page 83. And it said, Mr. Garcia is an electrician and has a length of wire that is 32 7/10 meters long. Sorry, Ms. Garcia. She has another length of wire that is 15 3/33 meters long. How much longer is one wire than the other? So, if Ms. Garcia has 32 7/10 feet of meters long, and she also has another one that is 15 33 meters long. So I need to subtract because she wants to know what is the difference. How much longer is one wire than the other? Those are all those keywords. Now I cannot take 3 from nothing. I'm going to put a 0 here because I like to have the same amount of place values. So, and please remember, I'm going to hurry and erase this one really quick because it does not look like a 3. It looked like a 5 and I was confused. Okay, so I cannot take 3 from nothing. I can't go to the store and buy something for $3 with no money at all. So I have to borrow. So I'm borrowing 1/10. That it will give it a 6, and now I have 10 hundredths. 10 hundredths minus 3 hundredths is 7 hundredths. 6 hundredths minus, 6 tenths minus 3 tenths is equal to 3 tenths. I cannot buy something for $5 with $2, so I need to borrow. And I just borrow myself a 10, so 12 minus 5 is equal to 7, and 2 tenths minus 1 tenth is equal to 1/10. To 1/10, excuse me. So our answer is 17 37 meters. And I don't know what my pen is doing. It says, if you wanted to check, we could go ahead and add those two answers together, just to add and check, which is a really good idea. So I'm going to add 15 and 33 plus 17 and 37. And 3 plus 7 is 0. Hundredths, 10 hundredths, carry the tenth. I have 7 tenths. 5 plus 7 is 12. So I did get the same answer. So it's always a good idea to check your work. All right, we're going to go ahead and we're going to turn our page, and I'm now going to be on page 84. And we're going to go ahead and do that problem on page 84. And it says, what is the difference? Oh, there's that subtraction word again. What is the difference in the wingspans of the two butterflies? And if you notice, he says, estimate before you find the exact answer. He sees that one butterfly is 5 92 hundredths, which is close to 6. And the next one is 4 37 hundredths, which is closer to 4 because we would round down. And 6 minus 4 is equal to 2. And he decided that he was going to draw a bar model, and I really like bar models, so I'm going to go ahead and do the same. So I'm going to draw myself a little bar model right here. Now, I would like you to do this in your notes. You don't have to do this for every problem, but it is nice to do this in your notes. Okay, now, let's see here. I know that by looking at this, that 5 and 92/100 is my bigger number. And that the one is 4 and 37/100. So what we are looking for is this little difference right here. So I'm going to take 5 and 92/100, and we are measured in centimeters, which is what's cm, minus 4 and 37/100 centimeters. I cannot take 7 from 2, so I'm going 7/100 from 200, so I'm going to have to borrow a tenth. That becomes 12/100. 12/100 minus 7/100 is equal to 5/100. 8/10 minus 3/10 is equal to 5/10. Bring down my decimal. Always bring it down in order so we don't forget it. And I have 1 and 55/100 centimeters. Okay, let's go ahead and look at the convince me, and it states, and this is on the bottom of page 84. An average adult's upper leg measures 19 and 88/100 inches, and the lower leg measures 16 and 94/100 inches. How much longer is the upper leg than the lower leg? Use a bar diagram to help you. So that's what we did right here. We just used our bar model or bar diagram. You can call it whichever you like. And I'm going to make myself a little bar diagram. And all I'm telling myself is, so there's my little diagram right here. And all I'm saying is that the upper leg is an average of 19 and 88/100 inches, which this abbreviation for inches is IN, and that the lower leg averages about 16 and 94/100 inches. So we are just looking for this right here. What is the difference between the two? Remember that word difference again. That's a subtraction hint. So I'm going to take 19 and 88/100 inches, and subtract 16 and 95/100 inches. So I can take 5, better write a line. 8 minus 5 is equal to 3. That one was nice and easy, but I cannot take 9 from 8. 9/10 from 8/10, so I'm going to have to borrow a 1. So 18/10 minus 9/10 is equal to 9. 8 minus 2 is equal to, 8 minus 6 is equal to 2. And so the difference is 2 and 93/100 inches. So that's where this would go, is 2 and 93/100 inches. If I wanted to add those together, I could check my work. So 5/100 plus 3/100 is equal to 8/100. 9/10 plus 9/10 is equal to, sorry, my pen just froze for a second, so let me erase that and do that again. 9/10 plus 9/10 is equal to 18/10. I'm going to regroup. 1 plus 6 plus 2 is equal to 9. So 19 and 88/100 inches. I think it's so important to check your work just to make sure, just to double check and make sure. Okay, I want to go ahead and just do one more sample problem. I'm just going to erase a little bit. Right here. I just want to do one more sample problem with you that I think you might get confused on. So let's see. Let's go ahead and let's do number 12 on your independent practice. So this is number 12. So if you write this in your book, you'll already have it done. So I have $20.60 minus $14.35. I cannot take, if I don't have any change, then I can't take 5 cents from 0, so I'm going to have to borrow a tenth. Now I have 10 hundredths. 10 hundredths minus 5 hundredths is equal to 5 hundredths. 5 minus 3 is equal to 2. I can't take 4 from nothing, so I'm going to have to borrow a 10. Now I have a 10 here. So my answer is $6.25. Okay, so your homework for tonight is the guided practice. And you're on page 85. And you need to do numbers 1 through 10. Good luck. It looks like a lot, but it shouldn't take you long. If you are struggling with subtraction of decimals or just subtraction in general, try to do these questions and then make sure you come and work with me tomorrow. Good luck, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.